Check, Ramona's plumber here. Today we're going to install a water filter in a kitchen sink. This isn't for everything that comes out of this faucet, it's just for what's going to come out of a spigot right here. And today we're going to use, this is a free ad for Body Glove. I just happen to like this product. It's very good to use because it doesn't have effluent water waste. It delivers continuously. It doesn't batch make water. And when it takes the chlorine out, it takes it out as you use it. It doesn't take it out and store it, and if you go away for a week, you get stale water when you come back. This is an on-demand system. It's nice and easy because it has push-fit fittings. The PEX tubing just pushes in and you're done. It's a new high-grade product and it fits under any sink. Now first let's talk about where we're going to put this. And no, I don't mean at the kitchen sink. I mean specifically where, and it's very important that we look at this deck with a very close eye and a thought as to exactly where the spigot goes. For example, you don't want to just remove your air gap for your dishwasher. You can't do that. That's not right. We can't put this spigot right here because the swing spout would hit it, and you want to leave some room here in case you have a faucet with a handle off to the side. Now you don't want to put it too far back because then you couldn't get your coffee pot under here to fill it up. So I'm going to opt to put it right over here on the corner so that when I turn this thing on, I could squirt down into this basin where I could set a coffee pot or bowl or anything down in this basin, and this water would shoot straight into it. And to do that, I'm going to make sure I stay far enough away from the rim of this stainless steel sink under here, because I don't want to drill through granite and stainless. Nobody does. And so we've got some pictures. We've gone under there and looked, and we've seen that this is safe to drill back about 1.5 inches. And that's just what we're going to do right here at the corner. We're going to drill this countertop with a special bit that's designed for drilling granite. This bit here, as you can see, is not your average hardware store bit, but it's designed for this. And this is the little spot we're going to start. And we don't need to push too hard, and we need to keep it cooled, so I'm going to use a little bit of water on my drilling. Now that we've popped a hole in the granite, which is usually a little more work than you want, it takes a little more time, and we'll stick the water dispenser in the top, and we'll rotate it to how we want it, the lever to be, to the left or to the right or to the front, and we'll go down and tighten up the jam nuts on the bottom. That's all there is to it. Now we're going to mount the filter, the head. I'll take the canister away, but I'll make sure that I mount the head high enough so that when changing the canister there's enough room to bring it down without hitting the floor of the cabinet. We take this head back here in the cabinet. Like I said, you get under the kitchen cabinet here, make yourself comfortable, and you mark a couple of holes. And I've made sure that I have enough distance here to drop the canister down. There we have it. Now we just take the supply tubes and run over to the spigot. You just push it in, you feel it go in and come to a stop. Run it over to the spigot. And I'm going to leave a lot of play on this supply so that this head can be lifted up and pulled out if needed. Now I'm going to cut it right there, stick it up into the spigot. Now this is a push fit fitting by John Guest. It's a very nice fitting. It came with the filter. This is going to screw underneath the faucet spigot. I'm going to screw it onto the post, and this supply tube is just going to push into here just like that, and it's stuck on there. To remove it, you push this ring down and just pull the tube out. It's called a push fit fitting. There's other brands out there, Nibco and others, but I prefer the John Guest. But anyway, I'm going to screw this at the bottom of the spigot. All right. Then what we do is we just stick it up into the fitting, and we know we got it. We got a little bit of play in our tube, and now the spigot's hooked up to the filter body. Okay, give me some. Now we'll do a conventional, instead of a push fit, we'll do a ferrule nut onto the poly, an insert to keep the poly tube from collapsing. It's called an insert. And then a ferrule ring on the outside. And then we'll attach this to the shutoff valve over here, which is 1/4 inch. And then we go from the supply valve to the filter head, and over here is just a push fit fitting. So we'll just push it in, and that's installed. And we'll tighten down this nut over here. And that's it. Now the water supply shut off. Is it still in the off position? And we'll put our canister in the head, and we'll turn it on and flush it. And then to supply water to the refrigerator, we're going to put a T in this line here and T down and go to the ice maker. Now to insert the canister, it's pretty easy. It sticks up in there and turns, and that's it. We write the date we install it right here and the date to be changed right there, and that's based on the volume of water this thing will do safely and still produce clean water, and the amount of time, how much water you use per day into that time. Now we're going to turn on the shutoff valve here, or angle stop. Turn it on. You can hear the water flowing through the blue tube. Turn on the water to the filter, and there's going to be some air and some charcoal dust blow out of this. And if you take a clean, clear glass of water and catch some of this, you'll see that the water's pretty cloudy. And that's natural, and it says so in the owner's manual, to run a few gallons of water through your filter to rinse out all that new factory debris. And then you'll have clean, charcoal filtered water with KDF particulates inside that body glove filter. Thanks for watching. Can you do it? Yes, you can. And I can help. DIYplumbingadvice.com. And last, a toast to clean water, doing it yourself. Thank you.